What's up, fella? Welcome to Infinite Man Healthy Mondays. That's right, taking over this channel every Monday, forever, until we get too lazy or decide to do something even more exciting. But it's pretty exciting. Speaking of which, how healthy is this, guys? I'm outside in nature, cleaning my lungs out with all this beautiful fresh air. The wind is in my hair. The sunlight is on my flesh. It's beautiful. So much healthier than sitting scrunched over like this, like you're masturbating because you feel guilty and you don't want to get caught over some sort of some computer that's on a desk that's in a house with the windows closed and there's no sunlight and you're getting the artificial light from the laptop that's messing up your whole system, and you're sitting on this chair. It's so unnatural to sit in these chairs. Makes your back all tight. Your legs all tight, causes health problems. Everyone's got back problems. That's unhealthy, guys. That's unhealthy. This is very healthy. I'm in a hammock, bros. You know what? Look at this. I'm swinging around. I'm totally comfortable. Oh, it doesn't get much healthier than this. If you're going to be in front of a laptop, my friends, doing some kind of business, this is pretty much the way to go. Maybe there's better ways. I don't know. So, today, friends, wow, it's really windy right now. I hope that doesn't affect the sound too much. But if so, we'll have to redo this video. But I want to talk about health today because it's the health show, guys. The Infinite Man Health Show. And today I'm going to talk about fasting. Fasting. It's in every major religion, pretty much. It's written in all kinds of ancient texts and scriptures. It's everywhere. And we don't do it, right? Some people do it, but most people don't do it. It's just something we hear about and go, hey, why would you not do it? Why would you do that? Eating is delicious. It's fun. Everyone loves to eat. Hey, nobody likes eating more than me. I'm a pig. Really. No joke. I've seen me eat. You don't want to be there. So I love my food, but fasting is so important. So many benefits. Now, our bodies use up most of our energy when we're processing the food that's in our belly. Some people say it's 66%. Who knows the exact number? I think it varies, but a lot of energy is spent on digestion. Now, that's number one. So you're saving on all that energy. The less you eat, the less energy you're spending. Have you noticed when you go and you eat like some mega meal, right? You go and eat some huge, and you have some burger, fries, something really heavy, not like light food like fruit or like a salad. I'm talking like heavy food like a lasagna or some pasta or something. I don't know about you, but I get tired, man. I'm just there like I feel fine at first, and then I'm like, oh man, sometimes I need to lay down. Sometimes I need to take a nap if I go really crazy. So I don't like eating that food. I like keeping my energy up. I like feeling good and happy in my body. So eating these big meals and eating all the time, it's not very good. And fasting really resets that unhealthy pattern of just like, oh, well, you have to eat 12 o'clock. Gotta eat now. What are you talking about? People didn't used to eat 3 meals a day. That's just a new thing that was introduced to make people civilized. We actually used to eat when we were hungry or when we were able to get food. We're hunter-gatherers. This whole thing with having fire and agriculture, this is all new stuff. We used to just go out with spears, before that with rocks, and before that with nothing. And we used to just hit things and eat them and pick berries and find whatever we were. And whatever we could. And we would go for days without food sometimes. 2-3 days without food, normal. Totally normal and healthy. And our bodies go into a fasting state. And what do our bodies do with all that extra energy that we have because we're not processing food? Well, the body cleans the system. It attacks and eats dead cells for energy first because the body's smart. It doesn't just go eat your heart and you die 2 days later. No, it goes and it takes out all the cells that are unhealthy and dead. It just eats them up, uses them for energy. Anything that's unnecessary. Okay, so first few days, that's what it's doing. And later, if you go really hardcore, yeah, of course, maybe if you go too long, the body would eventually start eating up, its own organs and skin and all the stuff that you need. But initially, no way. And you have tons of fat. So even after you eat up all the dead cells and all that crap you don't need and all the stale blood and all that shit, then you're going to start eating away at your fat reserves. And everybody's, I got more than most guys, but everyone's got some fat reserves. And then after all that is gotten, then eventually it can become potentially dangerous. But in the first few days, it's very, very safe for most people. And it really breaks this pattern of unhealthy eating. Oh, we got to eat all the time. No, you don't. You don't have to eat all the time. And I feel better and more energetic the less that I eat. Really, it's just how it is. So So let me just give a couple of quick tips, okay? Very simple. I don't want to do like a huge video. So first thing is, listen to your body. Most people just don't listen to their body. Just tune in. If you wake up in the morning, right? And you wake up and you're just like, you know what? I'm not even that, I could eat, but I'm not even that hungry. And first of all, you should always wait till noon to eat. See how you can do. Let your body clean out in that morning. It's very, very good to have a few hours in the morning where you don't eat. Just drink a bunch of water. That's good. But when you get to noon, if your body's just like, I could eat, but I could not eat, guess what? That's a fasting day, my friend. Fast all day long. Have yourself a nice, healthy dinner, and you'll have about a 24-hour fast from the last thing that you ate, right? Approximately. And that's wonderful. That's great. But if noon comes along and you are just starving, you have stuff to do that day, you're busy, and you're just starved, eat. That's not a fast day for you. Eat healthily, eat reasonably sized meals, keep yourself happy. Or you could eat one mega meal, which I've been doing more. But anyway, eat. Listen to your body. Tune in. You know when you're hungry, and you know when you're like, not so much. So listen to that. Let that guide you in terms of when you should eat and when you shouldn't eat. Okay. So another thing I've started doing is I'll just have intermittent fasting. I've been messing around with for ages. I used to have an 8-hour eating window, so I'd start eating at noon. My last meal would be at 8, and I would sometimes do noon to 6. And I've experimented recently with just having shorter windows. Maybe if I'm having dinner at 5, I'll have a big dinner at 5. Maybe I'm done eating at 5:30 or something. And then if by 7 o'clock I'm like, I'm good, I'm good. But if it's 7 o'clock and my body's like hungry, like, I want to eat another big, huge meal, stuff your face, have a great time, and then that's it. And then you're done. And then you can wait till the next day and do the same thing, right? And so sometimes I just have one meal a day, one mega meal, or maybe 2 meals close together. And so I'm fasting most of the day, okay? Huge, guys. It's so huge. It's just another addiction. It's another psychological belief that we have to eat, and also this physical addiction of like eating when you're hungry, so eat more food. No. Eat when you really need. Your body's telling you really need the nutrition, and eat properly. If you eat really good, healthy food, you don't need that much. If you eat a couple of avocados, or even one avocado, and some, I don't know, fill in whatever healthy, fantastic food for you. Some celery, or maybe you just have a pile of natural fruits or some mixed nuts or whatever. If you're eating really good food, you're not going to be starving. You're not going to be starving because the body is satiated. Your body is satiated. When you're starving is when you eat shit. You eat shit and your body goes, what was that? And then you want to eat more because, you didn't eat anything that your body could use. It's just creating poop, right? Poop. You're just making poop. Don't be a poop maker, okay? Stop being a poop maker. We need to get that on a t-shirt. So that's it really, if you just follow those 2 things. Listen to your body and do fasting sometimes. Some people do it once a week. Some people say twice a week is the ideal. 2 days in the week where you do some sort of fasting. And that's great. Start off with 1 day a week, guys. You don't have to put all this pressure on yourself. 1 day a week. Pick a day and do some kind of fast. Don't kill yourself the first time. Take it easy. But incorporate it into your life and try it out and see what it does. And you really will find that the benefits are enormous. I have more energy. I'm able to work longer. My mind is clear. Like, honestly, guys, I was getting to a point where like my body was telling me like, you're eating too much, and I would just feel slow, and I didn't like it. And also my memory was getting worse, guys. I'm still in my 30s, guys. My memory was getting poopy. I couldn't remember things. I was just like getting sluggish. And as I started the fasting, it's coming back to me now. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember your name. I remember this. Oh yeah. What's your phone number? Yeah. I can remember that. That's all coming back to me. And I just have more energy, and I sleep less. I don't need no 8 hours of sleep. 5.5, 6 hours, I'm good. If I had a healthy day, I didn't do anything bad, 6 hours, I'm totally great. I wake up naturally with the sun, you know what I mean? Unless a mosquito messes me over at night, sometimes by buzzing around and keeps me out at night. That messes me up sometimes. But generally speaking, guys, 6 hours of sleep. So you have more time in the day and more energy, and you spend less money on food. And you save so much time, guys. You save so much time. You don't have to cook all the time or make food. Fasting. I'm not going over 10 minutes on this video. So that's it, guys. That's what I wanted to rant about. And we're going to be back on this channel with myself, some of the other guys from the Infinite Man Summit, sharing health wisdom. Because, hey, if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. That's right. Some of the things they say are actually true. That's it for this first one. Sending you lots and lots of love. And we got more stuff like this on the Infinite Man channel. Links below. And we'll be here next Monday for Healthy Mondays. Love you guys. Peace out.